So I'm gonna try doing the videos like this. That way I don't cover the mic. Um, and I figure most people use a phone anyways. So try this for a while. If people prefer it the other way, and they let me know in the future, I will do it the landscape view. All right. So I'm gonna talk about foods. In this one might be a little bit long because I got a lot to say. And let's start off like this. You got vampires, right? They have canine teeth. They love blood, right? But everybody thinks their teeth are like this, right? They don't have canines, right? Let's look at a lion's teeth. Look at that, canines, right? They have these teeth. You know, they eat flesh, eat blood, right? They can grab the prey, break the neck. They can dig those fangs in, break the neck, or go for the jugular, dig those in, kill the prey, eat it, right? Let's look at humans, Steve. Not those. That's more draconian. Look at that. That's more draconian right there. It says human teeth. That's they walk among us. Alright, let's use her. Right? Look at her teeth. Where the canines at? Alright. Let me show you something. Something. Look at their teeth, right? They say we come from monkeys. They like to use these monkeys. Okay, if you gonna call us a monkey, call me an ape, right? I don't even want to be called that, but I'm saying king of the jungle. Y'all the rhesus monkey, so call me the ape, right? But the reason why we're not apes, do they got curly hair? Right? We walk straight up. They walk almost straight up. Let's be for real. And my teeth don't even look like theirs. But they don't eat meat. They got teeth. Their teeth look like they eat meat. They don't eat flesh. There's a couple videos of them eating flesh. That's because probably the person behind the camera gave them the flesh. And they probably starved them first. They eat fruits and vegetables. Show you another one. I'm getting to a point. Most people, there's only a few animals with teeth that look like they eat flesh, and they don't. Hippo's another one. They don't eat no flesh, but they got these big old teeth and they sharp and it looks like it. They don't eat no flesh. Look how big they is. How they get their protein? Right. So So you see these pictures, right? So you got this witch. She got this big old pot, right? And out comes the steam, right? Right, and it's full of like eyeballs and bones and a bunch of nasty stuff, right? That's what witches got, right? This whole place is full of witches and warlocks because of them, right? Show you something else. Hold on, before I get to that, remember this picture. This one in particular, you see like the steam coming out, right? She throwing like herbs. Look at this, like a mushroom. Throwing something, but there's usually bugs and octopus and a bunch of nasty stuff in her pot. Can't find. I can't find the right pic. There we go. Look at that. They call it hocus pocus. A bunch of that weird stuff, right? There we go. That's the witch's outfit. They wear white because white symbolize purity. That's why doctors wear white. We are supposed to be wearing white. We did before this something changed. Before Barack Obama, all the people were wearing white tees. And this after Barack Obama, everybody's wearing super tight jeans. And they wear purses. And they argue with females. So just the way it goes. But we're supposed to be wearing all white. These are witches. That's a warlock. They got the pot. They throw the bones in there. They put the fire to it. They stir it. Ain't that what witches do? Witches and warlock. So here's the point. This is what we're supposed to be eating. You can grab it from the tree or pick it off the ground. You can bite into it with your teeth. It don't break your jaw. And then you spit out the seed onto the ground, and it regrows into another tree. It's called the recycle of life, right? You don't have canines. You're not supposed to be eating flesh. You're supposed to be eating fruits and vegetables, and then one day become a solitarian, just like the plants. You just need water and sun, so-called sun, right? But this is what our teeth are designed for. And you got fingers to grab, right? These are like your teeth. That thing don't eat no meat. It'll bite you, yeah. It'll kick you, bite you if you need to. These are your teeth. Hey man, they don't trick people. Alright. Here we go. So you go to the supermarket, you buy a steak, you take it home, right? If you can eat this stuff, eat it raw. I mean, I eat a fruit raw. I don't have to cook it. I don't have to put a fire to it. You have to put a fire to it to make it digestible, right? That means you ain't supposed to eat it. If you have to put a fire to it to make it digestible, it's not for you, right? And then on top of that, you have to put seasoning on it, because if you don't put seasoning on it, it don't taste. It's unbearable. The taste is unbearable. But once again, if I go get a fruit, I ain't got to put no fire to it, and I definitely don't have to put no seasoning to it. You could do those things to it if you want to. That's up to you, but you don't have to, and it still tastes good, right? They got you eating flesh. The ones that have to eat flesh with the vampires, the Draconians, the Draculas, the Drakes, the Dragons. Not all of them. Majority Dragons. I'm a serpent. Naga serpent. I'm not dragging on the floor like a snake. You know. They need blood. That's why they got blood blanks everywhere. They got everybody eating flesh like them, like how they did the gorilla. The few videos they got a gorilla eating flesh, or whatever monkeys eating flesh, it's because they gave it to them. Just like how they're giving it to you. Let me show you something. You ever go on the side of the road and it'd be like a dead animal that got hit? Why don't y'all pick that up? It's fresh. That's fresh meat. Why don't y'all go pick that up, cook it up? But y'all won't do that. That's barbaric to y'all. But y'all will go to the supermarket and go to the meat section. But that's all roadkill. If you didn't kill it, that means that's roadkill. Who killed it? Somebody else killed it, served it up to you, right? They got a plant-based section in there. That's probably a bad picture, but you get the point. There we go. Hey, let me tell you something about this meat, right? Meat's only good for 3 days. That's it. There's no exception to that rule. That's why they put it in the freezer. They're trying to slow down the rot. That's because it's only good for 3 days. By the time you get in the supermarket, it's been about 2 weeks, maybe even longer. They put recoloring on it, and they put like more blood on it to make it look bloody and red again, make it look fresh. That's the old. It's rotten. Now, sometimes you get ground beef, it be pink on the outside, it's already brown on the inside. It's rotten. If you go to eat flesh still, go to like a real butcher. Get it fresh. You gotta do or go hunt. You know, but that stuff is already rotten. A fruit, you know when it's rotten. You don't eat it when it's rotten, right? That flesh is already rotten. Let me speak about this. So flesh is dead. You are what you eat. Fruit's alive. You spit the seed out, it grows into something else. You spit the bone out, it don't grow into nothing. And all the animals, let me show you something. All the animals, I don't really like looking at all these, but it's a point. So the animal, the snake, it swallows the thing whole, bones and all, and then poops it out, right? Swallows it whole, bones and all. The lion, it chews on the bones and all, until like hyenas or the vultures kick it away, and then they finish the rest, right? You the only thing that don't eat the bones, because the bones will break your teeth, because it's not designed for you. If you're supposed to be eating an animal, you eat the whole animal. You don't eat a piece of it. The only thing I don't eat of a fruit is the seed, and that's because I'm trying to grow another tree. That's part of the cycle. I eat the skin of the fruit, and fruit was called meat at one time. You know, that's what it was called. The inside is fleshy. It's juicy, right? Like blood, right? But not blood. Like they be like, you could eat both. Our teeth are designed for both. No, it's not. No, it's not. Stop lying to the people. You can't eat the bones. And all these people got diarrhea. They be eating all this stuff, they get diarrhea. These animals don't get diarrhea. Every day it's the same type of dump. That's why they don't really even have to wipe their butt. People gotta wipe their butt, and they should take a shower after they go number 2, because they nasty. And everybody in this generation, they all eating butt now. That's disgusting. We keep falling. The men are starting to look like women, and they love men. Men love men, and that means it's the end. That's why they had a story called Sodom and Gomorrah, right? One of the big things about Sodom and Gomorrah, they were trying to rape a man, right? And one of the fathers, he offered his daughter, even though it sounded like he didn't want to, but he just offered his daughter instead of them raping, I think his son, some man, I don't know, I can't remember, right? And they wanted booty. They wanted man booty. Man wanted man booty. That's why the cities were burned down. Because the problem with that is, it's not the people. I got nothing against the people. I'm against people promoting that stuff, but the problem is that makes it the end. If you're not reproducing, it's over. That means you're going backwards. That's like eating fruits and throwing away the seeds, and expecting you never to run out of fruit, right? You're gonna run out. So you got these blood banks, right? They always say you gotta donate blood. You don't want to ever run out of blood. What do you think these blood banks are for? They give you some cookies, $20 gift certificate, and you just keep giving them blood. Especially if you're broke, you need some money, you need some quick money, you need that quick gift card, or you just need some cookies, or they make you feel bad. You know, you got to do your part for your country, right? So let me show you how they're doing it with these meats, right? There we go. Sugar and salt is they look all the same. Everything that's so-called white, like a white powder, all that stuff bad for you. And the sugar and salt is super addictive. You get addicted. You get cravings. You want something sweet, then you want something salty. Then you want something sweet again, then something salty. It goes back and forth, and you look hooked in. Eat some fruit. You enjoy some fruit, but you ain't addicted to it. Matter of fact, you probably go a couple days without eating some fruit, but you can't go a couple days without that sugar and salt. And they put that stuff in everything, everything, right? You know, all this stuff it's just drugs. They legalized it. That's why you keep wanting more and more and more, more and more and more. You don't think so, but then why so-called black people got the most diabetes, the most high blood pressure, the most, cancers, and every single sickness you could possibly think of, so-called black people got. And they're the biggest in the world. And I'm not saying biggest as the strongest. I mean obesity. Even the children, it's bad. Not everybody's like that, but it's bad, and it's more here than anywhere else in the whole so-called world. That sugar and salt is addictive, and then people put that on their meats. They put a lot of salt, all different type of salt, and salt from nature. And that's what they like, And then put a little salt. The thing with the salt is, if you go eat salt, you should eat sea salt. Sea salt is good. And everything's supposed to be brown. Flour was brown at one time. Sugar is brown. Like melanin, dark. Anything dark is good for you. They bleached it. They bleached it to make it so-called white. God. Stick with the dark stuff. Even like the fruits, They got a lot of fake plants now, but they got fake fruits. If it don't have no seeds in it, that's a science experiment. Like them seedless grapes are a science experiment. Don't be eating those. And they taste so good, right? They're like pure sugar and not the good sugar. That's some science experiment. Same thing with the marijuana. Like you got all these weed shops now. They don't have no seeds and they get everybody super high. That's a science experiment. Don't mess with that stuff. They spray that stuff with chemicals. It's grown in a factory with no windows in a light bulb. That's a fake light. That's not the sun. Don't take that stuff. Those are mutants. Even the chicken, right? That's a mutant. How I know it's a mutant, right? It's almost nowhere there's actually chickens in the wild. You might find a turkey around here in the wild. There's no chickens. They took some, breeded it like a Pokemon. They breeded it and they mass produced it, and then they just keep slaughtering them. They grow them real fast and keep slaughtering them. They keep feeding you. I would never be eating that stuff. I mean, I used to eat this stuff, but I didn't know back in the day. I know now. That's what I mean. I haven't ate this stuff in years. I don't eat no flesh. Everybody gets sick because they eat these chickens, right? It's like the chickens are fighting back. Everybody getting cancers. All the chickens got cancers. So that's why they sell a lot of chicken legs, because they cut it up and they take like the lesions and stuff off, and sometimes it's only the leg that don't have a tumor or cancer on it. So that's what you're eating. Disgusting, right? All them foreign animals. The pig, I would never eat. The pig is the worst thing. Ugh, that thing eat his own feces. And then people eating that, right? They love pork chops, pepperoni. Yeah. And I already told you about like McDonald's. I'm pretty sure they feeding you. They might mix it in. They might mix some beef into it. You know, it might be 20% beef, 40% human. Something else. For another 40% something else, right? You think you eating 100% beef? You definitely not. And McDonald's used to tell people it wasn't 100% beef. They started telling when they started saying it was 100% beef. That was the first time that it possibly might have been, right? Even the cows, they put them full of steroids. That's why they be telling you now they grass feed some cows. You gotta pay a little extra, right? Because they putting steroids. They trying to get more meat out of them, right? And the cows we ain't supposed to be slaughtering. Why y'all drinking cow milk? You're only supposed to be drinking your mother's milk for like your first year, maybe your first 2 years, right? That's it. See, like right now we got so messed up on this cow milk. The cow milk is for a calf, a baby cow. All the animals' milk is for their babies. But nobody has any respect for the animals. Wait till they find out what these spirit animals are. There's karma for all this, right? Right now, you think that you free. You're actually enslaved, and the animals are enslaved. Everybody being tortured, right? Look at this stuff. They just line them up and just boom, 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 kill everything. Kill them all, kill them all, kill them all. And they say they do it so humane, they don't feel nothing, right? They say the same thing about you. But nobody cares because you gotta eat, right? But you supposed to be eating fruit. You don't even got canine teeth. You gotta put fire to it. These are just slaughtering places, right? They just killing everything. Wearing white. There's that white again. I don't eat the pig, and the pig shouldn't even be on this planet. But it got 2 eyes just like you, got a tongue just like you, got hearts just like you, got a heart like you, got intestines like you, makes noises like you. They cry. They literally be screaming before they get killed. I ain't talking about just the pig. I'm talking about all animals. Even the ones in the wild, when the lion gets the animal, they squeal. They scream. They're in pain. Nobody cares. That's why they don't care about you. Right? We're run by witches and warlocks. And I showed you that pot with the bones in it. With the eyeball and the octopus arm sticking out the pot, and the pot bubbling with the chef. These are all their spells. Why do you think they gave me all this cancer? They talking about they're gonna cure cancer, but they haven't cured cancer yet. Because they're doing it. You're rotting in the inside. If you're eating dead foods, you're gonna be dead inside. They're attacking you on the outside and inside. As above, so as below. As above, so below. As within, so without. They give you vaccination shots. They're attacking you inside and out. They're attacking everything. They're not trying to cure cancer. They're creating it. Zombifying you. Turn you into a zombie. All they want, if they can, one day they go, I'll talk about computer chips in your brain later in another video. Just put it like this. They just want your body. They want your body. They want to make you work. They want you to make you basically robots. That's it. Y'all gotta stop eating these. You gotta stop eating that sugar and salt. It's hard. It's so hard. Like, people talk about how people need to quit drinking alcohol and like heroin and all that and all them drugs. And they should. I'm not saying they shouldn't. All I'm saying is that salt and sugar is just as difficult as some of the hardest drugs there is. By design. And we're giving the children that stuff from an early age. They go to school. They They might put an apple on their school lunch that they get for free from the school, but they make sure to put some milk. They put some cookies on there that got eggs in it. Put some more of the animals in it. You don't need eggs for anything. Why you need baby chickens? Hey, man, all you need is a fruit. You don't even need fire. If you got to put fire or seasoning on it, it's not for you. If you can eat the whole thing, it's not for you. Everything eats the whole thing. You can learn from nature. Follow the animals. And then you're supposed to be a shepherd to the animals. When I say a shepherd, you lead the animals. That's not leading by slaughtering them. And the bull is to be respected. That thing they do in Spain with the bulls, they are so cruel. Okay, so they just keep stabbing it, right? Teasing it, right? Then they have some kind of bull run when they let the bull run in the city, right? They all go pay for that. The bull's sacred. That represents more. Then even in America, down in Texas, they have the bull riding and stuff. And then the bulls, they agitate the bulls so much because they keep digging their boots in. They have the spurs on it, keep making it bleed and making it mad. Sometimes the bull runs out and it falls, trips, breaks his leg. They don't nurse it back to health. They say they're doing the humane thing, killing it. What the hell? That's their answer for everything. Let your dog get sick. You take it to the vet. Oh yeah, we gotta put it down. Why can't y'all save it? Same thing with the people. Oh yeah, we did all we can. Like, yeah, that's the answer for everything.